and welcome back to our lessons from Englishlime. So today we are going to talk about continuous tense. So continuous tense. Do you remember that in previous lessons we talked about simple tense? So I explained to you like that there is simple tense and it has past form, it has present form, and it has future form, right? We learned with you past simple, right? We learned with you present simple and future simple. So one tense and 3 time zones. With continuous, it will be the same, right? Here also, we have past, we have present, and we have future continuous. Future continuous, all right? So, and today we are going to talk about present continuous. Usually we start with the present. So past, present, future. So we will talk about present continuous. And as you remember, we have the main 2 rules how to study grammar. So number 1 is know the structure. So we will talk about structure of present continuous tense. So I will clean this for now. All right? So number 1, the structure. So we make present continuous the following way. We have to be verb in the present. Am, is, or are plus verb ing form. Right? This is the basic construction. How to make present continuous. Am, is, are. You remember the verb to be. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, they are, you are, right? So it changes according to the pronouns. Plus we have our verb and ing. This is the formula, the construction of present continuous. This is number 1. Now, number 2. Do you remember? We have to understand why should we use the present continuous, or when we should use it, right? Why and when questions. So this case, number 2, I will explain to you giving some examples. So in this level, I will give you 3 cases when we use present continuous. All right? So now you see the construction. I'm cleaning it. We will talk about when we use it, why we use it, right? So present continuous. All right? So I'll write like that. Present continuous. Now, number 1 case is we use present continuous when we talk about actions at the present moment. So, number 1, in short, you can write actions at the present moment. Yeah, or you can say now. For example, you can say we are listening to the teacher, right? Or we are sitting and listening. Let me write it for you. The example, we are listening to the teacher, right? So you have we is your subject, are our verb to be and our verb listen with ing ending, right? You remember the construction. Am, is, are plus verb ing. All right? We are listening to the teacher. She is speaking now, right? She is speaking now, right? Right now, you see, you hear that she is actually speaking, right? The action happening right now. I am speaking. You are listening. I am writing. You are reading, right? So, very easy. Action going on at the present moment. So, the next case, number 2, when we should use present continuous is the following. We call it a planned action, or sometimes we call it arranged action, right? Number 2, a planned action, right? Or you can call it arranged. You can translate this word arranged. Arranged, it means that everything is organized, everything is ready for something, for your plans in the future. For example, I am going home on Saturday, right? I am going home on Saturday. Imagine you study in a different city or country, and then you're planning to go home on Saturday. You say, I'm going home on Saturday. I study in New York, but I live in Los Angeles, so I'm going to Los Angeles on Saturday. This is my plan. When you say arranged, it means you have your tickets. For sure you are going home. This is planned action, or we say it planned future. Let me write it like future. It will be better to understand. Planned future. I'm going home, right? Or my sister is coming tomorrow. My sister is coming tomorrow. Again, imagine you live in different cities, right? You live in New York, she's living in Los Angeles, she's coming to New York. This is planned future. It's a plan, arranged. She called you, she has her tickets, for sure she's coming, right? My sister is coming. Again, the same construction. We have the verb to be, verb go, ing. The verb to be for she, sister, verb come plus ing. She is coming. I am going. This is your plans. Planned or arranged future. Alright? And number 3 is temporary action. Let me write it for you first. Temporary action or actions. So it means that they are just for some period of time. They will change after some time. You can say, I sold my house, past simple. I want to buy a new house, so I'm living in my sister's house right now, right? Let me write it for you and then explain. I sold my house. So the verb sold is past simple of the verb sell. I sold my house. I want to buy a new house. So right now, I am living in my sister's house. So I'm living in my sister's house these days. Right? So you have the verb to be. This is present continuous, right? I am living. Temporary actions, they are changeable. They will change. For this period, because of these conditions, you are living in somebody's house, right? So you want to buy a new house. When you buy a new house, you will move. But right now, you are living in your sister's house. That's why we call it temporary. They will change after some time, right? So, for example, her sister is busy. That's why her mother is taking the child from the school, right? Usually the sister takes her child. She is busy. That's why her mother is taking the child from the school. Temporary action, like just for this period of time, right? So, you know the construction, am is are, verb ing. This is the structure, number one. Now, when and why we use present continuous? 1, 2, 3. Remember, 3 cases when we use present continuous. Actions at the present moment. Now, I am speaking, you are listening, right? Next, 2. A planned future or arranged future. Your plans that for sure will happen, that they are certain, okay? Usually we use it a lot, more often than simple tense, right? You can say, I will go home, my sister will come tomorrow, but when you say with present continuous, it means that you are actually planned it, all right? And number 3, temporary actions, actions that will change. For this period of time, you are doing this because of this, right? So, I am living in my sister's house these days. All right, now this is 1 and 2 rule. Like how should we remember the grammatical structure, right? I will try to explain to you very quickly the questions and negative forms. All right? So let me leave these first sentences for you. All right? And I will clean the rest. So this is positive. This is a positive sentence. We are listening, right? You remember that we have positive sentences, interrogative sentences, and negative sentences. So, let me write it like that. So we have the sentence, we are listening. I'll make it like a bit shorter, right? Positive 1. So, in the questions, or we call it interrogative, usually when you see the verb to be, right, it always jumps at the front of the sentence. We have, are we listening to the teacher, right? We have, are we listening, and the rest to the teacher, right? To and to, right? So, she is speaking. She is speaking. Let's do it together. Is will jump. Is she speaking now? Right? Is she speaking now? Right? And then negative sentences, very, very easy, right? You will put that negative form between these two verbs. For example, we are listening, we are not listening. Or in short, you can say we aren't, right? Listening. We aren't listening to the teacher, right? Next, she is speaking. Let's do it together. She is not speaking, right? She is not, or in short, she isn't. She isn't speaking. Very, very easy. We are listening. Amy's are will jump. Are we listening? Is she listening, right? And negative form, you put not between these two verbs. We are not. We aren't listening. She is not. She isn't listening, or she isn't speaking, right? You move the verb to be and then you put not between two verbs. Super easy. Right now, try to make sentences. You remember 3 cases? Action at the present moment, then planned future, then temporary action. Please repeat these rules. Like planned future, temporary action, action at the present moment. You have to repeat it. You have to say it. And then write 1 sentence for every case. 1 sentence. What are you doing now? I am writing now. Next, 1 sentence for your planned future. Do you have any plans? Yes, I'm going to the market this evening. This is my plan. And 1 sentence for temporary action. What are you doing for this period of time? That is not forever. That will change. Alright? So, 3 sentences from you for each case. And try to say these sentences. Make real sentences from your life. Alright? So, present continuous. Name is are. Verb ing. Super easy. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in our next lessons. Take care.